tell people that if I find myself in the midst of young generation, I don't know how to communicate, because when you come to national programs, we must fall between the first and the third. Am I right?
Yeah.
We must. It's a must. We can't fall below third position. Call it football, call it quiz, anything you like, call it. Let that just put us in the competition and say what we are going to do. And I think that's also one place in our NANO project there. You understand that? So when we come on board, we have to immediately pick the coordinatorship of the southern region. Do you understand that? And then, if we are coordinating activities of the NANO in the southern region, our state, are we going to come last?
No.
Give us a competition and let us see what we are going to do. I was on phone with the coordinator of Enugu State. They have done all they are supposed to do. They are waiting for flag off, a date for flag off. And before you flag off, number one, you must have a regional coordinator, zonal coordinator. Imo State have many zones, 3 zones, Owerri zone, Kiwi zone, and Owerri zone. You must have the 3 zonal coordinators in place. We must have the local government coordinators in place. All the 27 local governments in Imo State will have local government coordinators. And all the local government coordinators will also have community leaders. That is how the NANO project will go down to all the rural villages and areas in our state. Now, we have to pick up zonal coordinators. We have to pick up local government coordinators, and then we have to pick up community representatives. All these people, their names are going to be compiled, and the official letter will be written from the national office in Abuja, dispatched to the governor, dispatched to all the local government chairmen to recognize the presence of the local government coordinators and the projects in their own areas. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
So it is not a hidden thing. Your name is going to be penciled out. That's why this meeting today is very important for us to use the same opportunity to get these things done so that official letters can be dispatched with our names on it. So if you are here today, you have a desire to be the local government coordinator or zonal coordinator or community representative, opportunity is available for you.
It's not every country that's already getting to this level. Even in America, I never see, or maybe I haven't seen, there are many people that haven't seen products that is produced with nanotechnology, like in agriculture, like this fertilizer we have here. You know, America is a great nation, but they are not always best in everything. We know that they are a great nation, so whatever will be able to come up with this nanotechnology in agriculture, it means that they are first in this nanotechnology in agriculture. So, likewise, animal vitamins, which most of you already know. So, we are going to detail about all these products and their benefits so that we can explain to it. If about hundreds of your people in local government will be among this group and be, benefiting from what they have, that will attract more people. That will bring more sense of belonging. People will try to, other similar things will come up and other people will hook on. And that is how development start coming. So I start from the animal vitamin we're talking about. Also, which most of you already know. I have the label here, as all of you have known. When we are talking of growing animals, normally we do grow animals. They are growing, but using this animal vitamin in the world we are today, using this animal vitamin is necessary. Why it's necessary is because the need of these products are so many. It's not something that if you are using the old method, we can't meet up. Because if all Imo states, Imo has population, if everybody in Imo State will be farming, growing chicken, see you can't meet up to the demand. What they're using chicken or fish or other animals do, there are so many. That's why we are trying to put the people onto the production so that they can be meeting up to the demand. If you go to many countries, you can see what they call fish ball, chicken ball, a lot of things they produce with all this. They can mix flour with chicken with all this. These like they normally eat. When they're eating it, just very light food, when they eat it, they go. That's enough for them. They're eating chicken, they're eating fish. Why you see it as flour, but it's not just flour. So we need to be, upgrade on the way we are producing. So it's necessary that we must do this. As Doctor have said before, chicken of if you say a chicken within 5 weeks and they're getting 2.5 kg, when you use this vitamin, you are going to get 5 kg. So if you are getting 1 kg within 5 weeks, using this product, you are going to 2 kg. It will double the growth without additional fat. So if not for this things, we for now be showing all these things the way you understand it better. But I believe at the time it will open. So the vitamin is created with the natural. Let me read out what is written here. The name is also, as you know, the animal growth enhancer.
So the name is what, sir?
Animal growth enhancer, yes, which is produced naturally. All the ingredients are extracted from nature. It has what it takes to grow your animals fast. It can stop them from getting sick easily. It even stops them from getting sick at all. When you are using this, just maintain the instruction. Use it the way it is directed. Your animals can't fall sick. Because with this, when we are introducing this product, it's telling that you feed the animals or even fertilizer to the cell level. When we talk about cells, feeding them to the cell level, make every organ of it to be functioning well, make them to be strong and withstand any kind of unwanted sickness that come on them. So the animal vitamin is, as I said, purely organic, no atom of chemical in it. When you use it to grow your chicken, expect nothing like chemical in it. The chicken will grow fast without additional fat. When you are using it on your fish, that's how the fishes will grow without additional fat. Likewise, goat, cow, like the CPN director, FCT chapter. We met him, and he took it to his farm in Zaire. So he isolates 3 cows among many. Then start giving them just the liquid one. Within 3 months, you will be able to sell the 3 while the egg mates are still growing. They look different. When you look at their stomach, no space, if we get him free and he practices it well, we'll be communicating with the farm manager, which he listens to our instruction and do it the way we direct, and that's why he could get the good results. So, likewise, the woman in Kano, the woman is growing goats. When he started giving it to the goats, within 1 week, he sees that the goats are now, causing violence, fighting each other, looking stronger. Then, he's a Muslim person. He called the person that sold it to him, to her. Does this contain alcohol? The woman said, no, it doesn't contain alcohol. He said, why they are fighting? Because they are strong, they are healthy, they are happy. So that's why you see them complain, they start fighting. It's because of they are strong, they are very, very healthy, and they are growing fast. They are growing without any vaccination, no antibiotic, no this, everything is in order. So the people that are doing their poultry in Plateau State, when we step in newly, one of our friends took it to the some poultry farmers in Plateau. Since that time, they never stopped. They keep buying it and buying more and more. Likewise in Kaduna, Kano, and Abuja. Almost everywhere in Abuja, when you mention it, they know about it. When you mention it, most of them know. But the problem with our farmers, sometimes, I know the economy is very bad, but still, we need to do our best to make sure that we get everything right. When you go to the flyer, where you describe this as smart animal farm, why you call it smart animal farm? Because the animals will be really smart. You see the chicken, they say smart chicken, smart catfish, smart cow, goats or ram, smart dogs, smart rabbits, smart tilapia. After some time, she came back. Tell not that aware that this can cure purple disease on dogs. They said, take of the dogs. We are not aware. They gave it to, according to her, said that there was a dying dog. That the dog has came out turning black. So when she had done everything she could, she just put the also in water, mix it down, force it to the mouth of the dog, and left to another place. Before she could return, the dog is standing, moving around. We were not aware that they can cure the purple disease in dogs. And she said that she started using this, none of our dogs have that. With this, respect. If you are selling your chicken within 5 weeks, in 2 weeks you are cutting its weight, because you have to sell by weight. It's when you tell someone that this is 2 weeks, they will know. If you do not tell them, they will not know. If you are selling on within 7 weeks, 3 or before 4 weeks, you are cutting the weight you are targeting. If you are like broilers, if you are selling them within 3 months, you will allow them to grow big. 2 months or less, you are cutting the weight you are targeting. Nano organic fertilizers. Nano organic fertilizers. I see when we came over as nano organic fertilizer, some people go and check what nano means. I start having an attack. One man from Lagos. He start blackmailing us, talking a lot of things. He quickly brand his own nano mix. Nano mix, he called it nano mix. But he just giving name without knowing our own is not nano by name, nano by nature. He answered, he did his nano mix, which they haven't even seen. So it doesn't work for him. The other people produce from China, write it only nano, which is to deceive people, no nano materials in it. So this is nano organic fertilizer. Then you see secondary, macro, and micronutrients. When you come to fertilizer, what made up fertilizer is these 2 basic ingredients, macro and micronutrients. Macronutrients is what fertilizer needs most to grow. The micronutrients is what it needs less. So both of them are very important because the normal NPK NPK we used to know. NPK is basically macronutrients. Yeah, the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. That's the three basic ingredients. So people that try to add some other ingredients, if they do, the price will be very high. They mainly need these three basic ingredients. That's why when you see NPK at the back, they see 20, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15. You can't see more than 3. 20, 10, 10 is either nitrogen is 20, phosphorus is 10, potassium is 10. If 15, 15, 15, you did just the same thing. Or some of them you may take it to lab, you may find 5, 3. But that was not what was written on the body. So they contain only 3 ingredients. When you use it to grow crops, it's just like something that blows up, but inside is not well filled. That's why when you harvest a yam that use chemical fertilizer to grow, if you cut it, if you can't finish it within 3 days or more, it will start getting rotten because the required vitamins is not there. They don't have the micronutrient that is necessary. Then likewise the tomatoes, if you can't use them within few days, you see them get rotten. If you harvest, you can't sell 3 days or less than a week, they start rotten. But we use miracle fertilizer to grow tomatoes. Like when the first time we did the experiment, we use it in the farm. When we harvest the tomato, we get it on the table. This tomato lasted 3 weeks before one part of it starts shrinking. 4th week, half, the 5th week it gets rotten. In 1 and 1 week, the tomato lasted on top of them before it gets rotten totally. And as it is, as it's doing to the tomatoes and yam and other crops, so it's doing to our body. Because what we take in, we report to our body. Stress. So, secondary macro and micronutrients. Then miracle fertilizer, Treta gas, the brand, then God. Then showing sign of expression on the contrary. Then property activate the growth and nutrients. The work of number 1 is growth enhancer. Then you see this one, activate the yield. The formula 2, you can see yield. So you activate the yield, make them to give you the best they can, to give you more than what they can. Then properties introduced to it, liquid foliar fertilizer. Foliar, you apply it through their leaves, their leaves and stems. It's not the one you drop on the soil. The advantage again it has, when you apply it through the leaves, it makes the fertilizer make the crops to reduce the pressure they are creating to the soil. Because those things they are searching from the soil, they are getting it from their leaves. So when they take it from their leaves, easy absorption, easier as you spray it, penetrating direct to their body. So the crops will be looking better, looking nicer than even when you drop it to the soil. So then is what will help the crops to be able to absorb immediately. You see that? That's why I want you to see it immediately, not you can't even wait. So if you spray it, then after 2 hours, if there is rain, don't bother, it has done the work. But when it's raining, don't spray. When the leaves are very, very wet, don't spray. As I said before, anything that we let us do it well. Because if the leaves are wet, we are spraying to wet the leaves, even not as much as it's already wet. It makes it to be that, like now, the water is gone because it's already wet and you're adding water on top of it. Now, the water will make it to look lighter. Understand? So it's better when it's not wet. So that's why it's good to spray it when they are not wet. So the timing must be in the morning as early as you can stop by 10 o'clock. It's not that if you cross 10 o'clock that is too bad, but you have to look at the weather that day. If the weather is like this, if you cross 10 o'clock, it's not that bad. But while we see from morning till 10, the pods of the leaves are open, the holes are open. So when you are spraying, absorbing it immediately. Then again, even from 4 or 4:30 down, you can spray again. don't spray in the afternoon because the things are closed, their mouths are closed. When you spray in the afternoon, they can't absorb it. So it's better to spray morning or evening. Please follow instruction. So they made mention of chalet. Then from chalet, the properties from chalet, then chelating reaction, chemical combination of metal and micronutrients and chalet is not what we did here because it's scientific something which I can't explain well. So it's so sorry. They give you the examples here. Scientists here will understand what this thing means. Then show you the synthetic organic substance, then micronutrients and organic substance, which will go to protect the nutrients. Keep going. Okay. Properties. We will not read everything, but I may pick some things. Dissolve all kinds of liquid quickly and completely without clotting or sediment. Strength. Yeah, without clotting. You know what clotting means? Clotting is bad, even for we human beings. It's clotting that causes a stroke. Clotting, that's what causes stroke in human beings. So in crops, it can cause stroke to it as well. Because it's when clotting, there are something with clot in vein where ingredients, vitamins are passing through. Then when they couldn't be able to get it, they make them to start running yellow, start misbehaving. So then the highest effectiveness, even at the low rate, then 100% crop absorb the nutrients. Is Asian English. Go down. Okay, benefits. Strengthen the growth. Enhance the fertility of the crops. Then assist for storage. Then assist for the storage. You can keep your crops for a very long time, nothing will happen to it. It will assist for the storage. You see? Then reduce the problem of falling off flowers or yield. Because when flowers, the leaves start falling, or flowers, when flowers start falling, it reduces the production. Because if this flower does wonderful work in production on the yield, so when the flowers are there, till the time they're supposed to be, that means that everything is in order. But when the flowers start falling prematurely, something is wrong. The production will not be as expected. Okay?
Oh, the conceal.
Why do we have to supplement the miracle surrounding macro and micronutrients?
Sorry, I'm not saying anything.
Then they give you the reasons. The secondary micronutrients are related to almost important chemical reaction if there is a secondary secondary macronutrient deficiency. It may be affected to the productivity and quality of the crop yield. Don't be misled when you see chemical. In science, you have no other name than chemical. Understand? Don't let nobody be misled when hearing chemicals. You must use the name, whether it is or not, but it's not chemical, really. So, okay, then the secondary macronutrients. This one is about this macro also. Okay, go, move on. And the advantages of the secondary macronutrients. Macronutrients are the symptoms of the secondary macro deficiency. Go on. Then now is advantage and the deficiency. See what he said on this one. This is magnesium. There is a component of chlorophyll help to synthesize amino acid, vitamin, liquid, and sugar. Then maintain pH conditions in plants, plant cells. Then help in seed germination. All these things are something that when you are using all this just anyhow fertilizer, your crops are lacking out. It to be like a child that grew without eating nutritious food. Because when a child is growing, without taking nutritious food, you see they have big stomach, they're looking somehow. But when the child eats balanced diet, you see the difference always show. So that's how it is on crops as well. So you see the advantage, then see disadvantage. You see the old leaves will be yellow color, except the vein. Only the vein, why the vein will maintain? The vein will feed first before it's supplied to the leaves. When the vein is not getting enough, it will be stingy. It will not supply to the vein, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of another person, it will cease of giving the other leaves. The vein will still be green. Not that they are not, but they will cease. And when they are not giving the leaves communicate with photosynthesis that absorb what photosynthesis has to supply back to the crops. So they won't be able to be doing their work again. The crops are lacking. So there is it. Go up. Then iron, you see, help to synthesize chlorophyll. Then play an important role in photosynthesis and respiration. Then see the destinations, you see. The leaf effect is milky. You see, white color, why the old leaves is royal green. See royal green instead of this kind of green. When it's royal green, something is wrong. Something is wrong. So that's why it needs to balance. Because its products was a balanced diet for crops. Because of what? Get from A to Z of what the crops needed. That's why it's specially created. And sometimes when we see fertilizers, most of you have seen organic fertilizer. This is not the first time you have seen organic fertilizer. If you look at just one fertilizer, am I wrong? Just one fertilizer. But you see this one comes in two formulas. Formula 1 for growth, while Formula 2 for growth in high yield. The reason is because, as I said, the tradition of fertilizer is that when NPK came on board, they came NPK and urea. NPK is for its growth enhancer, so growth, while urea is for high yield for protein. If you mix them together, something will go wrong. There will be a reaction. Some ingredients will attack each other. But when it's like this, everything will be well. This the ingredients of the food, the ingredients that help them to produce, to increase their yield. You can mix it enough, then it will work when the time comes. Then the one of growth, you can give it space. If you do the work well, that mixing each other that can attack it. So that's why it's separate portion. Then zinc, all of them have that advantage. See, you have to synthesize oxygen, which is the hormone for body. Then when you see they help the crop resist to cold weather, because cold affects the crops as well. When the weather is too cold, let them not to grow around. So it affects human beings, so it affects trees, so it affects both